People ask often why the cello, because it's not a traditional Indian instrument. If there is such a thing, because many of the instruments in Indian classical music came into the music at some point. Mm-hmm. The sitar is a complete blend of Indian and Persian instruments. Mm-hmm. At that time, 18th century, it came into being. Same with the tabla. Santur comes also from the Persian music. Mm-hmm. Sarangi has been around for a long time. That is probably an instrument really which grew completely from Indian soil. Same with the South Indian veena. Mm-hmm. The bamboo flute was not used in classical music for a long time, but thanks to some musicians in the 20th century, they worked a lot at popularizing that. This instrument is the fifth in a series of instruments I worked on with a wonderful violin builder in the Netherlands, Eduard van Tongeren. He built this instrument for me. When I played Indian music, I felt there were a few things I wanted to change in the regular cello. First of all, its size, because it's a little too big to sit comfortably on the chair, on the floor. So this instrument is slightly shorter, like this, the body. It compensates by making the lower part a little wider, so there's still a full bass in the instrument itself. The other thing I always really liked in many of the Indian instruments is the resonating strings, which gives the notes just a little extra tingle, like for instance. So you get that extra sound in the notes itself. Otherwise I don't play it much. Maybe I stroke it a few times before playing. Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to have is, especially in the faster portions, which we call jala, a kind of open higher string which I could use as, I'll just show it. Faster portions with this string. The other thing it does in especially lighter Indian classical styles, it's great to play a melody on the higher string. To the instrument. Also the tuning is quite different. Since in Indian music we don't use any modulation from one key to another, we always have one tonic basically. That's often hard to understand for especially Western classical musicians. Oh, so what little scope there would be then. That's not the case, because each and every possibility in forming modes is used in Indian classical music. So from this note you have all the possibilities of lowered and heightened steps in the scale. So there are hundreds and hundreds of ragas, but they all start in my instrument from the D. So I have 3 Ds.